This monster likes to collect stones and pile the stones into strange stone towers. No one knows what the purpose of these towers is. This scene was seen by Tinker Bell in the tree. The beast plucked away the white stones, leaving only the yellow stones. Then he tried to pick them up with his mouth, but it couldn't pick it up. It turned out to be a spike on the foot. The monster kept licking the pain. See, this Tinker Bell cannot resist. Must find the opportunity to pull out the thorns. So she quietly followed the monster. While the monster was sleeping, she tugged hard. The monster instantly woke up and stared at her viciously, as if to eat her. This frightened Tinker Bell. Luckily, the monster only roared and drove her out of the cave. Although the beast was a bit fierce, but Tinker Bell didn't give up. She used a rock as bait to attract the monster, and when the beast stood up and leapt forward, finally pulled off the thorns. But Tinker Bell was pinned down by the stone and could not move. I thought the monster was going to eat people, the result of a big mouth, but took the stone. But Tinker Bell scared enough. The beast licked its paws, stomped his foot. Hey, no more pain. Then glanced at Tinker Bell and turned his head away. Tinker Bell continued to observe what the monster was going to do. Just see, the monster chewed the aloe vera and then spit on the stone. Tinker Bell looked at this stuff like glue sticky. Stick the stone firmly together. Then the monster hung upside down in the tree and continued to pick up rocks. In order to make the monster accept himself, Tinker Bell used the monster's hair to support their own sweater. But the monster didn't care, so she drew the monster's portrait. The monster didn't appreciate it at all. She got a reflector to make the monster happy. The monster is still indifferent. One day, Tinker Bell's gold powder attracted the monster. The monster was very happy to see the gold powder floating away. Tinker Bell helped him pile up rocks. The monster also did not refuse. It seems that Tinker Bell has finally been accepted. At night, Tinker Bell had already gone to sleep, and the monster was still piling up rocks. The next morning, the monster woke up Tinker Bell. Tinker Bell took a look. A strange shape of the stone tower in front of the eyes. And the stone tower, in the end, what purpose it has. This is the legendary Never Beast. This guy has green eyes and a long tail. It takes 1,000 years to be awakened once. Whenever a comet crosses the sky, the beast will activate the mysterious stone tower. The Elf Kingdom will face a great disaster. Tinker Bell helped the monster build the tower. He used magic to levitate the stone. When the beast gave it a little push, the stones are piled up together. The monster was so happy with this operation. Tinker Bell lined up the rocks again. The monster stomped his feet and then charged towards the stones. The result was too much force. It smashed the stones directly into the sunflower garden. This attracted the attention of the elven guards. Tinker Bell saw the bad thing. Take the monster and run away. In order to find out the origin of the monster, the captain went to the archives and looked up the information about the Never Beast. It was written that when the Never Beast appeared, the kingdom of the elves will be destroyed. Tinker Bell wanted the king to accept the beast, but the queen refused, because the captain had told the queen beforehand. The queen also ordered that the monster must be caught. That night, the monster built the fourth stone tower and slept peacefully with Tinker Bell. Just at that moment, a dark green cloud filled the distance, and the monster's eyes changed. It was exactly the same as it was written. The next day, Tinker Bell found that the monster was gone. His best friend Jenny found him in the forest, but the monster was swatted away with its tail. This scene was seen by Tinker Bell. At that moment, the stone tower was struck by lightning. The monster showed a painful expression. Then horns sprouted from its head, then roared and disappeared. For the safety of the elves, Tinker Bell decided to lure the monster out, and then work with the guards to catch him. Soon the beast was caught by the king. He kept attacking with the anesthetic egg. The monster directly fainted to the ground. Soon Jenny, who had been knocked out, woke up. She said that the monster saved her life. Tinker Bell then realized that he was wrong about the monster, so they rushed to rescue the monster. But a bolt of lightning struck him. It was as if the monster had gained divine power. It sprouted huge wings. He is the patron saint of the country of elves. Not only does he use stones to build a stone tower to protect himself from lightning, can also use his body to block the lightning to protect the elves. Such a kind monster, but the ignorant elves as a bad guy, and blinded his eyes. Now the disaster is approaching. The monster wanted to block the thunder and lightning to protect the genie, but because of the blindness of the eyes cannot act. The monster stomped his feet. Tinker Bell saw what he was trying to do, so he used the golden light from his wings. He guided the monster to the stone tower. He caught the first lightning bolt with his huge body, then the second and the third, but the fourth lightning bolt suddenly broke the tower. The scattered stones brought the monster down, but the monster was broken. It turns out that the broken stone tower is the elf captain. He was still obsessed with the idea that the monster was the embodiment of evil, will bring disaster to the elves. At that moment, the sky was filled with thunder and lightning. A lightning bolt towards the captain, but the result was unharmed. It turned out that the monster blocked the lightning for him. Only then did the captain understand. The monster he was chasing was the patron saint of elves. At this time, the lightning is more and more intense. Now it is deafening definitely too late to repair the stone tower. At the moment of crisis, Tinker Bell guided the monster to fly high into the sky. The monster with the body to block all the lightning. Suddenly a powerful lightning struck down. The monster saved Tinker Bell. Then he alone to the top of the lightning to the center of the cloud. With a huge explosion, the sky regained its usual calm. But Tinker Bell was not breathing. The monster was very sad. Up with the nose to the top. Then the hair sent static electricity. And so Tinker Bell came back to life. After the monster helped them rebuild their home, Tinker Bell had to fall back into a 1,000-year sleep. The elves sent him back to the cave. And this time he and Tinker Bell parted. Is also destined to become an eternal goodbye. This is the end of the story.